Hello and welcome to moving day of the 2025 MVP Open presented by MVP and OTB Discs. We're out here at Maple Hill Disc Golf Course on a beautiful Saturday. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hot geese. Maybe never nicer than today out here.
No,
honestly.
it's shorts weather. It was not windy.
Yeah.
All the lakes were like mirrors.
They were.
It was warm but not too hot.
Every disc golfer's dream.
Everyone's honking.
They all are honking.
Yes.
Never been honked at more. I've received 3 small geese this week as a gift. 3.
You guys are the best, really. We're watching Holyn, Handley, Silva, Saarinen, Missy, Gannon, and Mertsch today. Mertsch shooting a 4 down to slide her way up into that 4th place position. Let's just go ahead and kick things off. Hole 1, look at that, nice and calm. Same as today as well. Today we're in a new pin position though. This is the B pin here that we're passing. We're playing the A pins today, a lot farther at 705 feet. You still have to cross the same pond though. Your second shot, most FPO players are just trying to get to the mouth of this triple Mando, also affectionately known as Squirrel Gate. And you got to get through that Squirrel Gate onto the green. Most players just trying to get a par, maybe a long look. I don't think we'll see that many birdies here.
Well, we've played this way before, but a little bit shorter? Or no? Is it the same?
I don't quite remember.
Maybe it's the same.
It's so many changes that and so many over the years that it all kind of blends together.
This one, if you get far enough like Holyn has here, very possible to birdie, but boy, is it 2 very difficult shots.
It's also just not quite worth the risk. Silva having a really great weekend. She shot super hot the first round, wasn't quite able to put it together yesterday.
But still a lot of birdies.
Yeah, tons of birdies, just needs to minimize the bogeys a little bit.
Yeah, if she can just clean it up, she's scoring well out here, and without the wind, hopefully we'll be able to put together a good round. Nice shot.
Centered up from Silva Saarinen, so good. Missy's won this one before, so she knows what it takes. She's sitting at 5 down right now, just a couple behind Holyn.
She tied the course record yesterday.
Yeah, she did.
With an ace followed by a birdie.
Wow.
And then a course record. What a day.
I think that's like the hardest thing ever to do is keep playing solid after getting an ace. Missy just cool as a cucumber. Also a ripper.
A ripped cucumber, as we like to call her in the booth. Did she get a haircut, or is it she's sponsored recently by a conditioner company? Her hair looks great is what I'm getting at.
Looking healthy.
Yes.
Mertsch thriving at Maple Hill because, I don't know, just there's an air of mischief everywhere you go. The 8 holes just echoing in the distance. We had the fog the first day, and then, wow.
Good skip.
And then it really just feels like the signaling of the end of summer this week. In a beautiful way.
This is decision time for Missy. Do you just lay up? She is to the Squirrel Gate.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, the drop zone's, 55 feet away or so? Faced not quite at the basket. Silva getting a bit more aggressive through there. Love to see it.
Yeah,
Still pretty conservative.
Yeah, I love that she kept it low, so it could potentially slide through a little bit without having to worry about that wall. Ooh, Holyn. Being to the left is fine. It opens up the gap some, but that's more left than anyone wants.
Very accidentally cautious, I think. Mertsch amongst the Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
That will one day make this hole so difficult.
Not if we chop him down first, brother.
I know, take those first. Holyn with a little bit more of a tester shot than you want. She's got to flex her forehand instead of just throwing a simple hyzer. There's out of bounds on the right side. Going low is the play. Look at her just skirting that OB line the whole way.
Nice shot. Yeah, so much more difficult than the B pin position in that short 300-foot spot. I bet this played, I don't know, twice as hard.
Yeah, it played as the second most difficult hole of the day.
Wow.
Really ramping it up. It averaged 0.6 over par today.
I do kind of like, a lot of pin positions go all shorts, then all longs, or vice versa. And this one kind of does, it has a mixture. Some easier, some harder. This one, much harder. But it's kind of a good mixture.
There was only one competitor that made it to circle 1 in regulation, only 2 that made it to circle 2 in regulation. So just not a lot of people putting themselves in position to score here, even with a long putt. This is just a play it for par and be extremely happy with that. There was one birdie today from Paige Pierce. It looks like she had to hit a 20-footer. Impressive.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that second shot in particular. It is risky to run that triple mando. Cool shot. I don't mind this change, though. Like, yeah, let's go. Let's start it out.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's fair. And all pars on there is honestly great. Checking in with Paige Pierce with that birdie on 1 and 2. Wow, very impressive. Very early release on the 3rd, but gets quite lucky. One spectator really likes it.
Man, is Paige going to be putting?
I think she's in circle 2 or close. Haley King with a much cleaner line. We saw her on lead card yesterday. She dropped back to chase in a tie for 4th, and she's just going to park this dang thing.
With the perfect line, the intended line.
Honestly, the fact that Paige is all the way in circle 2 is pretty crazy.
Yes, huge circle 2 putt.
Probably wouldn't have made it if she didn't go full deep squat. Impressive ankle mobility, honestly.
What's even more impressive than these birdies is the fact that we have 2 rounds out of 3 this week with no wind at Maple Hill.
That is true.
It just doesn't happen. That
Never.
doesn't happen. Here's Rachel Turton. She's on the bubble for the 2 spots that for playing into the Pro Tour Championships.
Yeah, she currently has the 2nd spot right now.
Haley King is the other one. I should have mentioned that.
Yeah, of getting into the championships. Rachel currently does have it in this moment, 2 down through 3. A British competitor with very small hats.
I think she's a runner, so it makes her go fast.
Yeah, no, it does. Honestly, I do like a nice 5 panel. But
yeah.
She looks fast.
I bet she's fast.
She's got to be. Hole 2, a par 3, 299 feet. It plays a little bit uphill, but that's a pretty true distance. The main challenge is the rock wall to the right. You don't want to overturn it and end up over there, so you see most errors end up to that little wood area in the left. You see a lot drop short of this rock wall or even in that little tiny gully and end up with a long putt. If you get over the rock wall and have a look, you're quite happy, and you're a little bit upset if you don't do that.
We saw lead card messing around with that OB on the right side yesterday. Let's see if they can clean it up today. Holyn working more of a flex line. Doesn't quite get enough turn or just a little bit of an early release. She'll knock down outside of circle 2.
Pretty typical.
Silva with a much lower shot, pushing, and
she's over. She's over.
It's going to make for some funky footing on that putt.
That disc is much less stable now.
I know, these rocks are mean. I hit one today with a putter on an upshot, and it's ruined. Yeah, like a premium plastic putter.
Up. Missy not quite getting up and over. That's an incredibly typical place to land, but a very atypical place to make your putt from. Ooh, Cat Mertsch.
Beautiful.
So good.
All the distance you need, all the way up to just outside the bullseye.
I believe that's her Champ Glow Thunderbird that she calls fleshy, that we unfortunately have to repeat.
Yeah, it was lost for a while and returned this year. So happy to see Fleshy back in the bag.
Are we happy?
Yeah. Fleshy, she throws some of the shots I've ever seen.
She does. She does.
Holyn coming in hot with the approach shot again. Oh, Missy giving it as much as she can up the hill.
Silva from maybe 45, but some weird footing on that rock wall. Holyn coming back. That spectator unfazed next to her.
Spectator getting the show of his life.
Honestly.
He's within 3 feet of Holyn and Silva.
Oh.
You can go see Disc Golf Pro Tour events if you want to, too.
This is a fun one to spectate, I'll admit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool one to be able to walk past hole 1 and see either 8 or 14 and kind of see either part of the course. Sit on the stands right next to the action.
Cat Mertsch with the 2-stroke swing there. Birdieing this one. Silva with some uncharacteristic putting misses, especially that short one. She's going to have to walk away from hole 2 with a bogey. We did not see very many bogeys on hole 2. There were only 9 birdies, but 70% of the field with a par.
She could have run away. She doesn't have to walk. Oh.
Hey.
Look
Speaking
at
of
her go.
bubbles.
Huh.
Yep.
Which part of you? You know what? This is hole 8. Madison Walker getting all the way across.
I'm on the bubble.
I know. You're right on the bubble. You're also... Listen, she won't talk about it, so I'll talk about it. Here she is for a putt here to go back to even par, it looks like. Madison can get in 2 ways, which is like a really... Look at that run. Look at that run. She can either get into the one of 19 spots if she does well enough over a handful of people. So it's not just dependent on how well she does, but how they do, and hopefully they do poorly. We won't say name names. But she could also make the bubble over Haley King and Rachel Turton. Pretty crazy.
In the heart of the Commonwealth, discover the heart of sports. Where the bold venture to compete, where lifelong fans are born, and where future legends are forged. From the field to the ice, and the water to the turf, you'll find 4 seasons of action-packed fun when you discover sports in Central Massachusetts.
Here it is. We watched Haley King absolutely park it. Paige hitting a huge circle 2 putt for birdie, and birdie is a rare ruby on hole 3. It's 354, but it's uphill. So getting to this green is tough. You do see a lot of circle 2 putts, but first you have to navigate this very specific fairway that calls for either a force flex or a hyzer flip that gets some turn and a little bit of late fade as well. You see a lot of tree hits to the right and just throwing little approach shots. You also see people trying to cheat through the left side. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you're left with a little bit of a tricky up to the green. A lot of times we have a headwind on this hole. We did have a little bit of one today, but not enough to really say that it was happening all the time.
Cat gonna end up short right. Probably not a real putt at it, but should be an easy par.
Ooh. So controlled.
Really clean. Still great.
That looked so easy from Holyn Handley.
Probably because she switched back to shorts recently, right? That's the only thing I can think that's different.
Missy gonna cheat through that left side.
She did this yesterday, too. Ooh, Silva pretty yanked to the right. There is a route over there, and she's going to find it. Almost find it too much. She's pin high, right? These guys are like, oh, yeah, we got to move. Really great galleries out here today. So many volunteers. Maple Hill's just a fun one to be a part of.
It's cool, too, seeing the same volunteers return year after year. Some friendly faces. Silva and Kat both just pitching up. This green is pretty guarded on the right side. Missy from about 50 feet, 45.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she was already walking it in. Good bid. Holyn from 27, we're going to call it for birdie.
Also looking very controlled. She's looking relaxed today.
She is. It's the shorts.
There were only 5 birdies on hole 3. We got to watch 3 of them. Heck yeah. The other 2 were from Cynthia Klesberga from circle 1, and Rachel Turton hit a big circle 2 putt. Let's watch Cadence Burge from the 3rd card. We saw her shoot real hot on the first day and then struggle a little bit yesterday. She's back, though. Back to even par. With a great downhill putt. Cadence firmly in that top 19 after having a really stellar 2024 season.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Hole 4 downhill par 3, 246 feet. You could jump putt it if you're feeling a little crazy. You see a lot of dead straight shots. I think more this year than we've ever seen before. It's a very technical shot, but boy, are these ladies feeling good with that technicality. You see a lot of shots backhand, kind of hyzer out to the right. It brings some trees into play, but usually if you hit that first gap, you're at least going to get a par versus the straight gap. Brings in some very early trees into play, and you can drop very well short. You occasionally see a side arm, but I don't think we've seen that yet. Have we?
Not on the lead card, I don't think. We will see one today, I bet, from Kat Mertsch. Holyn turning that just a teeny bit. You see that all the time. As long as you don't hit first available, you feel pretty good about recovering.
True.
Here's Kat with a forehand.
I love this play.
So good. Coming in kind of hot, though.
There's a wall back there. Not a tall enough wall.
Yeah, the hill's really going to help your disc big time. You almost have to just drop it. You can't really throw.
Like it's hot.
Yep. Missy going to take the hyzer route, though, which is nice with the overstable disc. It checks up usually before it can get to the water, and she's going to be in circle 1.
Silva going middle of the pad standstill. You usually see ladies going more right corner. Yesterday she went straight up the gut. Today she's going right side, and you know, it's going to work out.
It sure is. It plinkoed its way down there.
Honestly, again, like Madison said, you hit that first gap, you're pretty happy with it. You're going to be able to scramble something.
Here's Holyn with the forehand approach. Really nice touch on that, and getting some good ground play as well. Next up, Kat Mertsch from where she crossed out of bounds. She looks like she's got some branches potentially in the way. Oh, man.
Dang.
What a run. Oh, it sucks when this hole sneaks up on you. You're like, oh, dang it. How did I bogey 246 feet?
We don't have to think about it too hard, though. Let's move on. Leave it behind us.
And a nice recovery from Holyn Handley. There were only 7 birdies on hole 4, double that for bogeys. So I guess this one was sneaky today for everybody.
Any of them can be. I feel like you never know. One day it's the easiest hole. The next day it's the second hardest.
True that. Shout out to Rebecca Cox and Valerie Mandujano who parked this hole.
Checking in with Rachel Turton on the bubble. She is 2 down for the round, and wow, she just pipes this one. She's gonna base it.
No.
Sit.
Yay. Okay.
What a great shot.
The flag guy started running and then he had to stop. Yeah. We love the flag people.
Ooh, high chains and in for Rachel. Yeah, they didn't toss the flags to each other today, which
I think that's a Sunday special.
I'm hoping they do tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's a Sunday special.
Yeah, one of the kids I heard has a drumline competition. He was doing something with, his band and was busy, so he's not there. We'll see him tomorrow.
Can't wait.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 5. This par 3 is very annoying unless you can take this route. And if you're comfortable with this forehand or backhand turnover shot, then you're pretty excited about this hole. The basket's right there on the edge. You can't quite see it from the tee pad. You just have to trust your disc. You can often, though, find yourself a little bit deep or a little bit short and have an obstructed putt even after taking the high risk of covering this water. The drop zone is pretty rude, so it is a big risk to go for this. A lot of players, though, just going up this right side that we see Missy Gannon taking, and it can be absolutely brutal over here. There's not really one fairway after this point. There's actually no fairway. It's
There's
just
actually
trees.
16 tiny fairways, depending on how you define a fairway.
That is not a fairway.
Oh, foot and a half gap, is it?
No.
Okay, all right.
It is just a tree minefield.
Silva did make this the first day, which we almost never see a backhand make it all the way there. Yesterday she crossed but went deep. Today looks great.
No! I thought she made the correction so good.
That was the perfect amount of turn. It just maybe wasn't enough height.
I love that she takes that risk, though. It's pretty baller.
It's pretty cool. This is the more typical play if you're going to go out and around. And wow, Holyn putting so much height on this. This is crazy.
Perfect.
Wow.
Messing around with those two trees, but makes it through. And what an impressive shot from Holyn Handley. Even Kat Mertsch with a really great hyzer sidearm is going to go up this right side and mess around. She's going to get a nice skip and make it far enough where she'll be able to have a comfortable little approach to the green.
This is never comfortable, but wow, look at the reflection on the water. That's beautiful.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness.
They put out a ton of little figurines and statues and various decorations.
And may that statue rest in peace.
Honestly, dead. That thing's got to be dented.
I think some people would pay to get hit by Silva Saarinen's disc.
That little cactus is going to auction for several $100s. Look at it. We're going to start the bid right now at $250. Comment if you're interested.
Wow, Holyn. Stacking them up. What a birdie. One of only 6 today on hole 5.
With this close-up, we're going to move the bidding up to $300.
In this lighting.
There it is. Look, she's right next to it. $350.
And a great bogey save from Silva on a very, very tough drop zone.
$400.
She just left it on the ground.
$400.
She just left it.
It would be $500 if she picked it up, but she didn't. So we're at $400 going once.
She's such a savage. That's way more Silva, though, to just leave it lying. Another check-in with Haley King. A really, really, really great tee shot. Too much distance, though. She's going to go past the basket and have some rough to contend with.
Who goes 50 long on a 350-foot hole? Haley King then birdies it.
Oh, my gosh.
Sick.
Back-to-back beautiful shots.
Love to see it.
Yeah, it's so cool to see Haley come out here and play so solid. I think she loves Maple Hill. She's gotta. She plays so good out here.
Does. Hole 6, a par 3, 310 feet. Usually one of the more difficult par 3s to birdie out here at Maple Hill. There's a rock wall to the right, making the backhand incredibly difficult. Most times you see the backhand thrown very low at this tree, just to the left of where we're flying right here. It's very rare that a backhand actually makes it through this right gap and skips up. Most of the time you see it hit the left side and maybe skip up into circle 2, very rarely into the actual circle. You see some forehands, but of course it's risky. There's OB water left, but it's much harder to find than the rock wall to the right. Oh, it's good. Okay, it was stable. Usually,
That tricked me too.
usually when you see shots like that, they're kind of flippier, straighter discs, but yeah, Holyn just kind of going conservative, stable play, which I dig. She's playing for par.
Missy just flipping something up the left side, trying to get some ground play, and she sure does.
That's great.
She's in circle 2, but she's got a wide open look, and that is so difficult to get on this hole.
Yay, sidearm. My preferred play. Ooh, really easy to overturn it,
Oh,
though,
no.
in that.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, gets a second kick. Oh, my
She's
gosh.
really making the spotter work for this. Okay, it's green, it's
Yeah,
green.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Look at him go.
Yeah, if you can manage to throw that sidearm flat, which the hole really tricks you into not doing that, it's going to be good, but really baits you into the turnover. Silva catching pretty early. This is going to be a very difficult par save.
But you're happy with that kick. It's so
True.
usually you hit that tree and you're out of bounds. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if she has a putt.
A lot of noises in the booth. Cat Mertsch with nothing? Something.
A little something.
Not much.
This played as the third most difficult hole of the day. It averaged at a half stroke over par, so almost as hard as hole 1's par 4. You're stoked with a par. Only 5 competitors got to circle 1 in regulation, while 16 got to circle 2.
Nice little chip up. Cat Mertsch gonna have to settle for a bogey with that one. Here's Missy from 50 feet uphill. Kind of a dangerous bid. I mean, that rock wall is 6 feet behind it.
Oh.
Missy!
Wow.
That's big.
That's huge. What a run.
That's so dangerous to run at all. Ah, Silva not able to give this one a par bid.
God, you see this so much. This area is brutal for putting. I don't usually love out of bounds close to the basket, but for some reason here it feels like kind of good. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. It just feels a little bit more fair, I guess, maybe with the wall. I
Yeah, I do think that elevated basket's a little mean, but I
Yes,
also kind
I
of like
agree.
it, but in like a sadistic way.
It's definitely in a sadistic
It's like a
way.
little mean for sure, but I like it.
Me too. Oh, man. Missy Gannon, one of only 2 birdies on hole 6 today, the other from Sophia Dunica, who apparently parked the hole. Hole 7, we watched Haley King go way by the basket but make the huge comeback putt from 50-ish feet. This fairway is narrow, especially at the beginning. After that, it does have a few more gaps on the right side. The screen is super sloped, though, so if you come in with any angle, you do find yourself rolling down the hill. It's very straightforward on paper, but when you get here and play it, all of a sudden you can find some pretty weird places where it can be difficult to recover from.
Missy Gannon, you think she can go back to back aces?
She's got to be thinking it.
She's got to be thinking it. That's the same thrasher.
Maybe a little bit earlier out of the hand than yesterday. I still want to know if she took the main gap. It almost looked
I know,
like
it's
it was
hard
right.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's space over on that right side.
Holyn working that right side. Going past it, similar to what we saw from Haley King. She's deep.
Cat Mertsch, fleshy. A match made in heaven. She's a little early.
I gotta go.
Silva just a little bit low out of the hand and early, and I think that's the most common mistake on this hole. You see on the heat map, this is a red hot area.
And a good approach from there.
This one played as one of the easier holes of the day, but only because of the lack of OB, I would say.
Missy Gannon going for the skip birdie play, I think.
Wait, there was...
It's a joke. She's definitely just approaching normally.
There were 16 birdies on this hole.
Wow. Everyone figuring it out.
That's so many.
Real? That's crazy.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, sit.
40%. Oh, dang.
That's good enough. That's good.
Yikes. Cat hitting a tree 15 feet away, rolling to 50.
Make it.
Dang. Tough break for Cat Mertsch.
Man, 16 birdies is blowing my mind.
That's impressive. Wait, how many holes were under par today? Oh, nice Holyn.
Wow. Holyn Handley.
She's looking comfy out here. 3 down, bogey free through 7.
6 holes average under par. Yeah.
Twice as many as yesterday.
I bet it's like there's a good percentage of the reason why from the lack of wind.
Definitely.
And Kat, unfortunately, just stacking up single bogeys at this point. She's playing good, though.
She is. I mean, that one really wasn't her fault. Horrible break.
Holyn Handley now with 4 strokes separating from second place, Missy Gannon.
The 8 holes, we bring you in with a slow clap. We keep you here with various specific chants depending on how you land on this island or not. It's 300 feet of water carry. I guess 275 feet of water carry. If you land safe, you are thrilled. It's generally going to result in a birdie. It's a very rare par to land on the island and not make the putt. If you miss, there's a 50-foot-ish drop zone putt straight at the water, which, again, if you make that putt, boy, are you riding high the rest of the day. The 8 holes in force today. Almost too rowdy. They like to push it on Saturday and see how loud the volume level they're allowed to reach is before adjusting on Sunday.
Oh, Holyn Handley finding that right side OTB wall.
They did do tosses. They abandoned the toss later.
OTB.
OTB. OTB.
That's the chant for if you hit the wall.
Obviously.
Here's Missy Gannon just piping it.
No doubts about it.
Beautiful.
Stunning.
Missy was worried about that one. She came in right barely over the wall. Look at Silva starting off the edge of that tee pad. Oh, man.
Not quite comfortable. This looks great, though.
Stay up. Stay up.
No.
Boy.
That was a hex and just unfortunately ran out of steam at the very end.
You know what it's like to hit that rock wall twice in a row? You know what the chances of that are?
Low.
It was me, not her. She didn't do it twice. I did it.
Cat
Do it.
Cat messing around with the hyzer.
Definitely have to get lucky on that play, and she does. Look at them. They're glorious. Once you cross that line, they give you the extra cheer.
Here's Silva from the scary drop zone.
Good run, good run, good run.
Holyn.
Squeaking it in.
Man, she is putting so well right now.
And 4 down, bogey free. That's huge out here. And that'll give you some momentum getting a birdie on hole 8. Also, they have full-size Kit Kats today. Don't know if you noticed.
I only saw pink lemonade full size.
Oh, they
Kit
also
Kats.
had birthday cake. Both odd flavors, odd choices.
Yeah, I bypassed. Kat, Missy, and Holyn, 3 of 22 birdies today. This played as the 3rd easiest hole of the day, with over half the field birdieing.
3
Crazy.
on a lead card. Impressive. Shout out to King Regent Connor and the court jester Figgy. Lisa Vegas ahead on hole 14. She's on the 7th card. Pretty much, ooh, whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Right across from hole 8. It's probably only like, what, 300 feet away?
Lisa currently sitting, I can't remember if she's in 18th or 19th. But,
Right around there.
but she's on the inside of the bubble right now. Oh, she hits
Is
the
she?
cage.
What do you mean the inside of the bubble?
She's making it right now.
Is she? I thought she was just outside. She's
Well, like in
at
standings
this,
before the tournament.
Oh, before
yeah,
the tournament.
before the tournament, she's in.
Oh, she's in the bubble. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. We're there.
And she was almost in the basket on that tee shot.
The bubble being the straight top 19 places.
Yes.
Yes. For them. I get it. I'm telling them.
Okay. Yeah. For the top 19, for the Pro Tour Championships. Not the 2 qualifying spots.
Outside the bubble.
Let's wrap it up on hole 9. Brand new tee pad. Very exciting. We've been playing it as a par 5 to the pin position that's way up on the hill across the water. Today, we just have to cross that very tiny little sliver of water just before this MVP banner. This one, I think we will see some birdies, but you do have to throw a really, really great tee shot to feel comfortable running it. If I had to guess, I would think most of the birdies are going to be long putts from the short side. We will see some players, though, crashing in across and having to try to scramble a birdie from the rough.
If I had to guess, at least half the field threw short of the hillside, didn't see the pin, threw to the normal spot and was like, oh yeah, it's short today.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to have a par 4 and a par 5 where the first 2 shots are essentially kind of the same, especially the drive. Second shot may be different if it's good enough. Missy over the hill and might be able to attack from there.
Yeah, even I managed to crest the hill by sneaking through on the left side today. And like there were open gaps that I could have thrown it down to the green, but it felt kind of like crazy because you're so with this tee shot.
It's so high
Yes.
on the hill with the small gaps too. Like, yeah, it does seem a little crazy. Do you do it?
Oh no. No, it made more sense to just go to the short side and try to make
A long putt.
yeah, and it's not even too long.
Yeah, circle 2. Ooh, pretty shot. It's really hard to do what Silva's doing and kind of push that right side in the clear area there. Like, you see most is fade out to the left and then have some weird gaps trying to approach. Holyn just looking to crest the hill and keep it in the center.
She's even getting less aggressive than that. She just kind of pitches up to the top.
It's a tough shot from there. It's so downhill. Silva doing a really good job here of controlling her nose angle and still kind of soars right by it, but it's nice and safe on the second.
That's what I was thinking about. I was like, do I want to crush one into these woods? I don't think so.
It's so hard to throw it straight enough where it doesn't fade out, but have enough speed where it doesn't. It's touchy.
Holyn trying to recover from the early tree kick, and she's going to be putting.
It's weird over there. The footing's weird.
So weird.
I landed in there. I thought I was out of bounds for sure. And yeah, it's very strange footing.
Kat going to go for it. She's a little high, giving it time for it to hyzer, and she's going to be safe, but from circle 2 and now facing a death putt towards out of bounds. Wow, Missy got the roll and went all the way down to the bottom of the hill.
Honestly, she's lucky that little whatever wall that is there to catch her. She's going to be in the little
Yeah,
creek.
that was not there last year.
I
I know from
also know
experience.
that. Yes, can you hear the bitterness in both of our voices? Oh, stop.
Oh my
Gosh.
Put that on Sports Center.
Honestly, amazing.
Missy's ace yesterday got Sports Center #1, so very exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's sweet. Well, that little sit's going to be Sports Center #2, I think.
Yeah, Holyn in a very fortunate place, not being out of bounds, and Silva Cat gonna be super smart here and not try anything crazy.
Silva not left with a real look at it. Just going to have to sell for par.
This one averaged at 0.36 over par. There was 5 birdies, but almost 40% of the field with a bogey or worse. So it played tough in the new tee pad. I think this is one that we will see the FPO figure out tomorrow.
Which FPO? This one?
Yep, this one.
This one?
This looks familiar.
What a shot on 14. Leaves it kind of safe, but also like just outside?
Yeah, that's a Marie Curie reactor. I go mid, safe. And then just mess around.
Ooh. Easy peasy. Thanks, Derek. Geese out in force.
Cool.
Holyn Handley 3 strokes ahead of Missy Gannon. Paige Pierce running up the leaderboard 4 down on the round through 11. Yeah. People moving on moving day. Looks like Valerie Mandujano has the current hot round at 5 down through 15. 8 down's the hottest we've seen. There's plenty of birdies left out there and no wind today, which is a rare treat.
Man, lots of hot scores moving down the leaderboard. More people under par than we've seen in the last couple of days. People seem to like the A positions. Yeah, we have Lisa Fakis, Rebecca Dawn, Sophia Dunica, Jessica Gerthy are all right in the bubble positions for the 19 moving to the Pro Tour Championship. So those are all names to keep an eye out for as we move into the back 9 of moving day. Again, no cut. So all the competitors that are on the leaderboard today will be playing tomorrow too for Championship Sunday. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 Hot Geese.
Honk.
And if you want to just keep listening to what we're doing, 1, keep listening. 2, subscribe to the Jomez YouTube channel. 3, then keep listening again. All right, we love you. Goodbye.
Watch your body and I feel that sunshine.